built my confidence. Normally I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. I would be running out of the door.
They focused on us as people, met us where we were in the situations that we were in, and gave us the chance to not do the same.
I found out that it was an atmosphere that was willing to get you outside of the box, to train you to be ready for the new job market.
The Strive Core Plus Attitudinal Workshop is a month-long full-time workshop divided into 6 components. We give them soft skills, attitudinal training, job readiness training, computer training, civics, customer service, and career development. There are 2 exercises we conduct during the workshop that are very impactful. One is called Who Are You? It's a seemingly innocent list of 10 questions just asking about various aspects of the participants' lives and some choices that they have made. It has the tendency to get them to open up very emotionally to the other members of the class. The second is called the 5-minute video, where the participants are required to speak without stop for 5 minutes about their life experiences and some of the issues that have shaped them or held them back. This particular instance has the tendency to really get an emotional outpouring from the participants.
Coming to Strive, myself and my kids, we were in a situation where we were about to end up homeless, but with the help of the instructors and the directors here at Strive, they helped us to not only keep us a place to stay, but they've helped us to become more stable. They've helped me aside, even with getting a job, even with getting not just a job, but a career. Even with doing that, they've helped me with my kids individually. They've gone over and beyond.
I needed to enroll in Strive because my life was going the wrong way. I needed something positive in my life. I had gotten into some trouble with the law, and it was looking like, it was the end for me. And then when I found out about Strive, Strive program, it was really what I needed to do to get my life back on track. So that's why I attended Strive, and so far everything is going as well as to be expected.
My name is Stephanie McKay, and I'm with Must Ministries. I'm the Director of Supportive Housing. Must serves individuals who are living in poverty, homelessness, or at risk of homelessness. We provide food, clothing, and shelter. Must was introduced to New Hope through a connection made by staff at a meeting. Conversations continued, and it was clear that the service that New Hope was providing could supplement and enhance some of the services that we provide here at Must. Employment for the people that we serve can sometimes be a challenge. They may not have the skills or the tools to move forward in their employment. So this allows them an opportunity to learn, how to be a good employee, how to be a responsible employee, which in turn enhances their ability to find more acceptable, higher paying work, and thus better support their family and break that cycle of poverty.
Actually, when I went to Strive for the first time, I really didn't expect much. And that was because I had went to several programs, and I didn't qualify, either for the reason I was a female and the programs was predominantly for males. I wasn't dependent on any drugs. They felt I was overqualified, so nothing applied to me. I had recently been released from prison, and my parole officer told me to try this one. That was my last straw. If this program didn't accept me, I didn't know what I was going to do. It's no program out there like this. It's no program out there like this. Strive doesn't just give you job training. In order for you to learn the hard skills, you have to address your past and deal with your insides. You got to clean out the old. You got to get rid of all of that that's old and what's hindering you. So before they start with the hard skills, that's what the core is about. Getting to the core of who you are. What is it in your life that's been hindering you from succeeding? Is it the fact that you've been afraid of success? You didn't believe in you. You didn't believe you could do it because all your life somebody was telling you you're never going to be nothing, or you're like your father, you can't succeed, or like me. Because you've been to prison, oh, you're never going to be anybody. No one's ever going to hire you. This is what Strive worked on, your attitude. They taught me how to speak to people. It gave me the confidence that I need. I've always known I was an intelligent person, but I never applied myself. In my mind, it was better to act like you don't know, and it would be okay. Strive helped me leave all of that behind.
My name is Marcia Motley. I'm a program coordinator at Covenant CNA School and also an instructor. I'm going to tell you a little bit about a certified nursing assistant and the patient care technician. Certified nursing assistant does total care to the resident or patient or your client. They do grooming, they also give you bed baths or showers, and they also feed you. A patient care technician does everything a certified nursing assistant does, but in addition, they also draw blood and they will also do EKGs. The CNA training process consists of 4 weeks of training. The first 2 weeks you will be in the classroom environment where you will be working out of your textbook. There are 16 modules that must be completed. After each module, you will be given an examination. The third week, we will call it practicum. We'll be going over to the bedside within the classroom. We'll be practicing all the skills that we learned within the textbook. Those skills can consist of mouth care, grooming, changing positions, and perineal care. Of course, perineal care we'll do on the mannequin. After that, you will go to the 4th week of training, which is to the clinical environment. The clinical training site is a long-term care facility. At this facility, every student is required to give 2 bed baths and 2 showers. At this point, they have 5 days within the clinical environment to perform those skills. They will be overseen by 2 other instructors, including myself. At the very end of that program, they will return back to the classroom. The placement rate for a certified nursing assistant and patient care technician is extremely high at this moment because of the high demand for health care in hospitals, in your homes, in clinics, in health departments, and in long-term care facilities.
Strive changed my life in the best way possible. Before I came to Strive, I was on a downhill spiral going nowhere. Everything I was doing was getting me nowhere. And I joined Strive, got a family, got people that believed in me, and it changed my son's life as well. Different things that were going on with me before I joined Strive, they're no longer going on with me, and he's stable and happy. Came back from Tennessee with the dog.
Okay. The idea behind New Hope Enterprises really began a few years ago while I was doing some board work with another social organization here in town in Metro Atlanta with a similar target population. All around Metro Atlanta, there are phenomenal organizations working with the same target population, a low-income target population, on some type of emergency issue, whether that's homelessness, domestic abuse, addiction issues, criminal issues. There are great organizations that are doing work on these emergency issues. But what happens after this organization's finished with this emergency issue, and how do they ever feel like they can step away from that client unless they've done something about education, job training, and job placement services? New Hope Enterprises is really my answer to that question in saying, could we be an outsourced agency dealing directly with those issues?
When we found out about New Hope, there were a couple of people in the program that immediately came to mind. One woman who has wanted, for as long as I have known her, to be a nursing assistant, has been able to realize that dream through the New Hope program. Another program participant who was fearful of leaving his apartment, fearful that people didn't like him, sure that he could not manage in the world on his own, has recently graduated from the New Hope program with a whole new perspective on life. He is the popular guy in the class, which was very surprising to him. It has helped him find himself and look to the future.
My name is Angel Hawkins, and I'm the board chair of New Hope Enterprises. At New Hope, what we try to do is create opportunities for people to become self-sufficient, help them find pathways out of poverty. We provide educational opportunities, and we hope to, in providing education, that these folks will be able to build careers for themselves. And when people build careers and are able to take care of themselves, their children can look up to them and realize that mom and dad is being the leader of the family. It has a wonderful trickle-down effect. The reason I did this is, as I was growing up, I was very fortunate that every time I stumbled, there was somebody there to help me, to give me a hand up. And this at New Hope is about creating and giving people second chances, giving people a hand up as opposed to a handout. One of my favorite quotes is Marian Wright Edelman, who says, "Service is the rent we pay for living." And this is just my time to pay up that for all the opportunities I've had in my life.
My name is Tanya Patterson. I'm the Director of Programs here at New Hope Enterprises. New Hope is my dream that became a reality. On June 4th, my 50th birthday, we launched our healthcare pilot. Our healthcare pilot mirrors my master's project. We had 37 individuals come out to our information session. The following Monday, we had 23 individuals that returned, and of the 23, 4 weeks later, 21 of them graduated. That's a 91% completion rate. Great job. Of the 21 graduates, 1 person was placed directly, 20 went on into our healthcare certification program. It is our goal to place 100% of our graduates from the healthcare program within 30 days. It is my hope that you will join us in helping others make their dreams a reality.